Hey YouTube, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a video for you. This is not a knife video so much as a discussion video. I'm going to have some knives for you. What I want to do right now is describe for you the things that I'm most excited about and most anticipating for 2015. SHOT Show is over. We've now been able to peruse most of the new catalog, new products coming out, and there's a number of things that I'm pretty excited about and I hope to add to my collection. The first thing I want to talk about is Cold Steel. I love what Cold Steel is doing where they're switching everything to CTX XHP. Really, really great steel. Totally love that choice. And there's a couple blades that I will plan to get seconds of, such as the Code 4 and the American Lawman in that bumped up steel. There is a limited edition American Lawman out right now in like an OD green handle. That thing is awesome, but I don't know that I'm going to try to get my hands on one because I don't think it's going to be, I think there's more effort involved in that than I want to put in right now. Especially because I want to be able to put some money aside for the Max 4. That is the knife that dreams are made out of as far as I'm concerned. You know, Andrew Demko design, super tough, really awesome blade. You know, everything about that knife is just amazing. And so the only thing that I'm not excited about is the MSRP. But hopefully, you know, we all know the retail price is never what the MSRP is. So there's a bunch of stuff from Cold Steel that I'm really excited about for this year. This is a whole that it's just kind of standing in to represent. And I've tried to do that. Every company I talk about, I've got a representative here that you can sort of see and look at. Some of it you've already seen reviews of, some of it not. So yeah, Cold Steel, the Swift 2, the Finwolf, the Max 4, all of the knives in CTS XHP. There's some Cold Steels that I love. And I think I will be adding, like the American Lawman and the Code 4, like I said. So Cold Steel is #1 on the list of stuff that I'm really into for 2015. The next company I want to mention, because it's going to be brief, is Zero Tolerance. You know, I'm not crazy about the direction that Zero Tolerance has gone lately with the smaller, lighter, even gentleman's folders. You know, to me, Zero Tolerance is like a hard use operator, you know, combat knife, wilderness survival knife type of company. And, you know, when they come out with like the 801, I'm just totally underwhelmed by that. But this year, because I guess the 0454, which was a limited edition last year, they've come out with a new production knife, the 0452, which looks really awesome. And I do hope to add one of those. But I will say what I really like from Zero Tolerance is knives like these, the 0200, the 0300, the 0560. Those are blades that, you know, they're just hard use, tough as nails folders, and that's what I really like from Zero Tolerance. So the 0452 is sort of along those lines. It is a little lighter with the carbon fiber and stuff, but I still like it. The other stuff from there, I'm not that crazy about for this year. Now, moving on to Spyderco. From Spyderco, now I've got this knife because for some reason, I don't know if you watched the Blade HQ video from the Spyderco booth, but the guy talked a whole lot about the Native, and I'm like, the Native? It's been out for a long time, everyone knows about it, like it's nothing new, so I don't know why it's such a big deal. Anyway, but I do have this standing in for Spyderco because there's a couple things from Spyderco this year that I am really excited about. One, the #1 thing is the Endura Titanium Damascus. That looks awesome, and I really, really want to get my hands on one of those. I am on the email list. I tried to pre-order, but the pre-order list is full, so I am on the email list of when this comes in stock. So I'm really looking forward to that blade from Spyderco this year. We all kind of knew it was coming because of the Delica last year, but yeah, I can't wait to pick up one of those. And the other thing is a really cool sprint run. The Perrin PPT sprint run is one that I'm really looking forward to as well. So those are the two things from Spyderco that I'm most interested in for this year. CRKT, actually let's do Leatherman first because there's only two things from Leatherman. Leatherman, here's my Leatherman style. It is in my pocket every day, all the time, no matter where I go, what I'm doing. I am pretty excited about the new Leatherman multi-tool that's designed for outdoor survival. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I am excited about it, and I'm looking forward to picking one of those up, as well as the bracelet. Have you seen the bracelet? If you look up on, I'll make sure that I put in the description below links to all these websites, all these companies' websites, so you can see their new stuff for this year. But Leatherman has that outdoor survival multi-tool and the survival or multi-tool bracelet. Both of those things I think are pretty cool. I don't know, I hope the bracelet is designed to be tough enough to be useful. I'm afraid that it might just be a novelty thing, but if it's done right, and if the fit and finish and the construction is robust enough, it could be a pretty cool thing. So those are the two things from Leatherman. Let's do CRKT last. Here's the Otonashi no Ken. This is for 2014. They have made this in a smaller version for this year, which I'm not interested in. Who wants the smaller version, right? I definitely always think bigger is better, and this is a nice big blade. But CRKT does have some stuff more in the EDC class that I'm pretty interested in. The Hootenanny, the Tirade. I love Brian Ty. You know, he's a Canadian. I love his custom knives. If I were to ever buy a custom knife, which I don't know if that I'll ever do, it would be a Brian Ty for sure. Yeah, so the Tirade and the Deviation. All awesome looking blades, and blades that I hope to add to my collection. And none of those, the nice thing about CRKT's stuff is, you know, it's reasonably priced. Anybody can own their stuff. It's not like you're gonna have to break the bank unless you want a Hijinks, which I'm not a huge fan of anyway. But and it's not new for 2015. So that's what I'm most excited about. What I want you to do is comment below what you're most excited about and what you can't wait for, maybe what you're on an email list for or whatever for 2015. I think it's going to be a pretty cool year for those of us who are knife enthusiasts. And now that SHOT Show's over, we can watch all those videos and begin looking forward to Blade Show, which I know is much later in the year. But I noticed last year that a lot of the knives that I was most waiting for from SHOT Show weren't released until around Blade Show, and I think there's some planning that goes into that. Anyway, that's my most excitable stuff for 2015. Let me know in the comments below what you're really anticipating. We'll talk to you later.